Hi everyone, my name is Tricia with the City and County of Denver. In this video, I am going to walk you through how to check for and correct errors in your Portfolio Manager account. If you've been following along with my video series, by this point you should have all your building use information and energy data added into your Portfolio Manager account. The last step in Portfolio Manager before submitting the benchmarking report in the Energize Denver Management portal is running the Data Quality Checker in Portfolio Manager. The Data Quality Checker runs a set of basic checks on your data to help you identify possible entry errors. To begin, log into your Portfolio Manager account and from the dashboard, select the building you want to run the Data Quality Checker for. Next, within the Summary tab, scroll down and on the right side, find the box that says Check for Possible Errors. Select the Check for Possible Errors button. On the next page, set the time frame to December 31st of the data collection year, not the current year. For example, if the current year is 2025 and you're submitting a report containing 2024 data, enter December 31st, 2024. After setting time frame, select Run Checker. The checker will pull up errors and alerts found in your data. As you can see from the key on the right side of the page, a red warning sign indicates that data is incomplete or missing, so you'll need to make some adjustments before submitting your report. A yellow warning sign indicates that the data entered appears unusual, so you should double-check the data and make sure it's correct, but additional action isn't always necessary. A yellow warning sign can be bypassed. If you have run the Data Quality Checker and are seeing additional errors that need to be addressed, stay tuned because now I'm going to discuss the most commonly seen errors and how to correct them. The primary indicator Portfolio Manager uses to alert you of errors is a red exclamation mark. If you see a red exclamation mark, navigate to that area and use your mouse to hover over the red exclamation mark to reveal the suspected error. Select this to reveal additional information and explanations for the error. Before submitting, be sure you do not see any red exclamation marks in your property profile. The other indicator is on the right side of the summary page entitled Metrics Summary. If the metrics are reading as NA or not available, this can indicate that there are some errors in the energy or building data. Let's now look at how to correct the common errors. First, run the Data Quality Checker if you haven't already done so in the prior step. Again, scroll down within the Summary tab and you'll see the Check for Possible Errors box. The time frame is always going to be December 31st of the data collection year. Once this has been entered, select Run Checker. As you can see, 3 different red warning signs came up, meaning we're going to have to make some adjustments before submitting the data. Keep in mind that water and wasted materials are not required components of the program, so disregard these errors. The first alert we're going to look at is one or more property uses has less than 12 full months of gross floor area for the year selected. If you expand the error, it reveals more information about the error. Here, we can see that the issue is with the building use gross floor area. If we select the building use link, this will pull up the building use history log. Looking at the gross floor area, you can see that the current as of date is January 13th, 2024. If you're submitting data for 2024, you need to make sure that all of the current as of dates are set prior to January 1st, 2024. Otherwise, this error will occur. I am going to adjust this date to January 1st, 1975, just to match the other current as of date entries. Once this date has been corrected, scroll down to the bottom and select Save Corrections. Next, we're going to take a look at the alert meter with gaps in meter entries. As you can see by expanding the alert, the error is within the electric meter, which is missing data for February 2nd, 2024. Let's select the electric meter and take a look. I also want to note that if you receive the error message, meter has overlaps in meter entries, you will go through the same troubleshooting process. The error message at the top of the page states that the meter is missing data between January 31st and February 2nd. If we scroll down and expand the meter entries, you can take a look at the dates in February. Based on the bill pattern, it looks like this may have just been a typo, but confirm this through your electric bill before adjusting these dates. After it is confirmed that this is a typo, adjust the meter date to February 1st and select Save Bills to correct this error message. The error message has disappeared, indicating we have fixed the problem. Now, the last error message we're going to look at is there is not 12 full months of meter data. From selecting this error, we can see that the error is within the electric meter and that we're missing bills from 2024. Similar to the last scenario, we're going to select the electric meter and take a look. By expanding the meter entries, we can see that we were missing some data for the end of 2024. Take a look at your electric bills to confirm that this was just a typo, or we'll need to add an additional entry to cover all of 2024. I'm going to correct this error, then save bills. As we can see, there are no error messages indicated at the top of the page, and all of 2024 is now covered in our entries. Now that we think we've fixed all errors in the report, we can rerun the data quality checker to confirm all errors have been addressed. As we discussed earlier, we can disregard any alerts that are not relevant to Denver. Additionally, if you go back to the metrics summary, you will see an Energy Star score or EY. You should also no longer see red exclamation marks on the details or energy tabs. If you come across an error message that I did not go over in this video and have questions, please reach out to our help desk for assistance. Please note that all reports are subject to data quality checks by the City and County of Denver. Because the data quality checker does not scan for all errors in your report, you may still run into additional errors or follow up from the help desk. Once you submit your report, the City and County of Denver will check for additional customized data quality checks. You will need to keep an eye out for an email notification from energizedenver@denvergov.org, which will let you know if your benchmarking report is approved or if additional revisions are needed. Your compliance with the annual benchmarking report is not complete until you reach the approved stage. Thanks for watching.